look. You ready? I know you are. Oh, this looks like a baseball card box to me. Very similar to the other locker I bought. Oh, this is good. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to open that. Pandora's box, get it? Just kidding. Look at this. Budweiser skateboard. That's kind of neat. That's very old. That is $100 box right there. That's a really good box apparently. So if you can see, look at the dust on the floor there where I moved the boxes out. Quite a bit of dust has been accumulating. This has been here a while. Look at the layer of dust on that. This has been sitting for a very long time. This could be cards. Yes. Ooh, what's this? Oh, dang it. The doctor removed it. What the heck? Oh my goodness, that is so disgusting. So that was in somebody's back. Okay, riddle. Oh, this is good. Oh, it's got a whole bunch of signatures. Whoa, what's this? Oh, not yet, not yet. All right, Locker Nuts, you ready? This is the next adventure we're going on together right here, right here. I'm about to open the door. Ooh, I'm peeking. It's good, it's good. Okay, so yesterday we went to an auction a little bit out of town and picked this one up for 470 bucks. 470 bucks. I'm excited about this one. I actually bought 7 units yesterday. The video before we showed you one of the units we bought. Unbelievable unit. And that one, okay, we knew that one was going to be good. So that one, the hype was at a maximum. A couple of the units are not going to be great, but this one, I've got some good expectations, and you're going to see in just a second why. 470 bucks. We saw some collectibles in here. I had to get it. I had to get it. I had to pull the trigger. Let me pop this open. You guys can take a look. You ready? I know you are. Oh. Look at that. All right, guys, here it is. Here is the locker we bought. 470 bucks. Love this right here. Look at that. There's like a footprint right there. It's kind of funny. But I don't think anyone's stepping in here. Maybe they were. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Right there, binders for football cards, okay? There's a case. There's a stove. Back there it says Wedies. I think those are probably some collectible Wedies boxes. That's my guess. And over here is a whole bunch of like, looks like, those actually look like Pez to me. I think that's Pez. That says cards right there. All right, it says cards, but then there it says Bud mug and Bud pins. Kind of funny, right? Because there's a Budweiser neon sign right there, and there's some, there's a Budweiser wood crate. If you hear that metal, if you can hear that squeaking, I think it's a fan. I think it's a ceiling fan squeaking in the wind. Need a little WD-40 for that. Maybe we'll find it in here. But yeah, look at the dust here. Dust. There's a bowling ball. Boxes. Ooh, I see Raiders. A Raiders poster right there. Kind of funny because we're already seeing stuff that the last locker I bought. Well, not the last one, but you know, the competition with sleeping locker, beer stuff, Raider stuff. This one's got some potential, guys. And you know what? I think I might be able to get all this in my truck one trip, which is why I started with this one. We got it right here. All right, VHS. That's not super exciting, but some people say these Disney ones are becoming collectible. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but there is definitely talk about that. Masterpiece collection ones. What do we got here? Very dusty. There's a fax machine. I used to have one very similar to that in my business. Oh man. Paperwork, okay. No, not liking that so far. Hangers, nope. That doesn't do it for me. But I'm not concerned at all. 470 bucks here. This is, what is this picture of? I can't see from this far away. But, this looks good. It's an old penny board, maybe, a skateboard. Yeah. There's some loose cards down here and some plastic card binder pages right there. I just love my job so much. I really do. I was looking forward to this. Actually, this morning I had to finish editing a video, upload it. All that takes a while, so I got a little bit late start. It's about noon, but I was looking forward to this all morning. Yesterday was just a fantastic day, such a blast. If you guys didn't see the last video that Jan and I were in, oh my goodness, go back and watch it. I'll drop the link. I'll try to drop a link right here. And you got to go back and watch that one. It's amazing. It's going to be one of our top 10 lockers probably ever bought. But that was just one of 7 that we bought. Here's number 2 that I'm going to peek in. Let's stop talking and get to it. Let me get the GoPro on and let's dig in. Whew, okay, let's go. Let's get started here. This box is actually pretty heavy, but I'd say the weight is consistent with a whole bunch of VHS. Oh, there's Beetlejuice, Terminator 2, great movie. Toy Story, nice. Funny story about Terminator 2 here, back when they shot this movie, some of the scenes were shot in Fremont, California, where I lived at the time, and me and a couple of my buddies went and camped out outside where they were filming. And the scene where they were in an office building shooting down on the cops and there's explosions and stuff, we were out in the parking lot watching that whole thing. It was pretty incredible with helicopters, everything. I'll never forget that. That was amazing. We're not going to go through this whole thing right now. I'd say we're probably gonna just donate this because I haven't had too much luck with it, with the VHS. Maybe not. There's more Disney down there. I'll save that for later. That's super boring. Let's get some better stuff here. I've had just about enough of old electronics to last me a while. This looks like all old personal paperwork right here. Nothing to see here, folks. Might be all paperwork in here. Let's see. More paperwork. Bills. More paperwork and receipts. Here's a box of photographs. And more pictures. Okay, making some progress already. I can walk in here. Okay, what is this? Let's get to the bottom of this first. Narrow gauge locomotive of the South Pacific Coast Railroad at Alameda, 1892. Well, that's an interesting photo. It's a humongous frame for that one little photo right there. Frames are a little macked up there. So I may actually take these out. This one says first train on the narrow gauge, and it's dated 1878 at Newark. Very, very cool. That's local here. We're talking about Newark, California, not Newark, New Jersey. It's a town adjacent to where I grew up. I grew up in Fremont, California, and that was right next door. Spent a lot of time there. Okay, and this one is Nevada County Narrow Gauge Railway, about 1880. That's fantastic. Not sure what that's for. This looks like a baseball card box to me. Let's see if I'm right. I don't know why I think that. Oh, okay, no it's not. Party light boxes here, that's candles and some Christmas stuff. Let's see. Christmas bulbs with candles. Ooh, that squeaking is gonna get kind of annoying. Sorry about that, guys. My only other option is to load all this and go through it somewhere else. I'm not saying I'm against that idea. I'm just not ready to sign up for that just yet. That's pretty. See that? That's really nice. Very nice. Okay. Alright. Little snow globe. Is that Mickey? It is. 2005. That's a little better. That's nice. It's got a broken thing though. Some interesting stuff in here. I see a lot of sports. And I see beer stuff. Sports and beer, sports and beer. Very similar to the other locker I bought. Oh, this is good. Oh, wow, look at this. It says 2005 collection. I wish they didn't tape that on right there. That is really neat, okay? All Pez. Oh boy, guys, this is gonna be fun. A lot of Pez, a lot of Pez, a lot of Pez. And then some NASCAR too. Oh, this is a Pez candy dispenser. How about that? This guy's collecting Pez. So, you know what that means, right? Drum roll, please. Here comes the self-promotion, guys. Cover your ears if you have a problem with that. We are going to be putting this kind of stuff we love to put in our live auctions. We do the live auction every Monday night. Mondays on 5 p.m. Pacific on our YouTube channel. Okay, not on Facebook, only on YouTube. And a big box of Pez like that, that's fantastic stuff. We will break it up and fill large flat rate boxes full of it. And that'll be some good times for sure. Okay, more Christmas stuff. Okay, we got 2 bowling balls here. I'll tell you, those are a little bit hard to sell. I ain't gonna lie. Those are not easy to sell. People want the new ones. They want the new ones. Boa. What are you, Boa? You know what this looks like to me? I think that is what it is. It says Polar Care right there. This is an ice machine. So if you get like knee surgery, then you put ice in there and this runs through the tube. Cold, very cold ice water up into your injured area. They put this below the bandages, right? I think that's a little bit outdated technology. Okay. Fury Unmatched here. I got a little wrestling, but I think that box has been repurposed. Let's see what we got inside. Miss Piggy Muppets. Henson Associates 1981. Wow, this is in really good condition. This is from McDonald's, and it's the Muppets. There's another one. Great Muppet Keeper. Fozzie Bear. Great Gonzo, 1981. Yeah, that's cool. I don't think we've ever sold glasses like that before. Maybe we'll try that in the upcoming auction, live auction. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to open that. Pandora's box, get it? Haha, just kidding. It's Aerosmith. Looks like a little CD set here. Oh no, cassettes. Cool, all right, Pandora's box. 1991. That's funny, huh? It's like 30 years old. Let's go there. This looks kind of interesting. Okay. All right, let's see. My hand's getting dirty already. But I see some cards here, and this is basketball and baseball. Oh boy. This could be good, you guys. This could be really good. Look at this. Look at all these cards. Oh, please let us have some Kobe Bryant here. I got football and baseball. We got all kinds of stuff in here. Just a little bag, but quite diverse. What's this? Tim Brown. Raiders. Look at this. Oakland Raiders against the New England Patriots, 1995. Tyrone Wheatley. Howie Long. All right, the guy's a Raider fan. I knew I liked this locker for some reason. Puritan. Okay. There's a bunch of name badges right here. Apparently he had a lot of different positions, a lot of different jobs. There's methadone right here. Bottle of methadone, huh? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Methadone. Usually I think that's for people weaning themselves off heroin. I don't know. Raiders. Oh, there's a lot of Raider stuff in here. That's silver and black there. Oh, a little Christmas ornament, Raiders. There's a vintage little Raider helmet. Looks like the kind you get out of the little gumball machines. There's just some junkage. There's a glass football right there. Okay, got a little Hot Wheels right here. Little Hot Wheels action, Cocoa Puffs, and a Raiders mug. Get Raiders programs. A whole bunch of them. Wow. Oh, I think that's signed right there. Tim Brown. Yeah, that's like a program or something that they opened and had signed and he put in a little plastic cover. That's cool. What do we got here? All wrapped up. Like a gift for moi. It's super. Okay, that's an old Raiders book. That's cool. A Raiders mug. Ah, bummer. It's like a Stein. It had a lid, I think, at one point. No moss. Yep, there it is. Tore off. It's too bad. So another Pez right here. And another Hot Wheels. 1977 on this guy. Yeah. Is that Speed Racer? Yep. And some rope of some sort. Bad Boy Club right here. Okay. And here's a 2009 Raiders ticket. Win ticket. Oh boy, look at this, you guys. We're gonna have some signed pictures right here. Raiders. Let's find some more. Okay, there's a Raiderette signed. Another Raiderette signed. Oh, there's some football cards. 4 cards framed up. More football cards signed up, and it's got the NFL hologram right there. So this one, more cards. That Ted Hendricks looks a little bit older. There's Ken Stabler. Oh, John Matuzak. Lyle Alzado. Wow, okay. And here's another one. Leo Araguz. Nice. Nice. What else we got in here? Raiders Forever, John Lombardo. A football card, Howie Long. Here's a little sword, a miniature dagger. It's another Hot Wheels, a little Pontiac Firebird. Actually, it's not Hot Wheels. Okay, you know what, you guys? I'm thinking something here. Track with me. I really am thinking maybe I'm gonna take this all back to either the house or my storage locker to go through it. And it's not there's some good looking stuff in here. It's not just the squeaking, that's kind of subsided a little bit, but also just the realization that I'm not really that prepared with a workstation here. I really could use a table and some bins and a garbage can too, of course. But yeah, let me take this somewhere else and let's get it loaded and go somewhere else and go through it. This is some good stuff. All right, I'm gonna have to take a picture of that and send it to Storage Auction Pirate and Storage Stalker. They'll definitely appreciate that. Oh, what's this? What's this? Spinal pack. That doesn't sound good, but sounds medical-ish. I don't know what it is. Spinal pack. It looks like it's missing whatever it was. It's a little part right here. Maybe it's one of those, yeah, I was gonna say there's a stimulator right there. It's one of those stimulators, you know, that sends electrical currents into your muscles and loosens things up. That's what it was. That's what it is. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Look at this. Budweiser skateboard. That's kind of neat. That's very old. Very old. What do I see right here? Oh, okay. There's some cards. That's good. Dang, that's Michael Jackson, but that's pretty rough shape. Pretty rough. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it's pretty scratched up, but Janet Jackson right there. And there's Thriller, and it is really scratched. That would not be sellable, not in our auctions anyways. I might bring it to the flea market and let somebody take it if they want it, but that's not gonna make our auctions. We got a little bit higher standards than that. Not a little bit, sir. A lot higher. This right here is neat. So, I don't really like the magazines, the sports magazines. They don't do that well. If there's some comic books in here, I'm gonna get happy really fast, but sports cards, yes. Sports magazines, no. No. But this box, I was told by some of the other guys yesterday, actually the guy that was bidding against me, that is a $100 box right there. That's a really good box, apparently, so that's a good find. All right, let me take this out and we'll come back for another load. Okay, here's cart number 3. Sorry, I didn't get a picture of cart number 2, and that's what I got left, so looks like one more cartload and I'll be out of here. I don't know if I can fit another cartload. Let's head down to the truck and see how much more space we got. All right, guys. I'm getting a little sniffly. I think this one's actually a pretty dusty locker, too. If you can see, look at the dust on the floor there where I moved the boxes out. Quite a bit of dust has been accumulating. This has been here a while. But I tell you, I kind of getting the feeling that maybe this was picked over before. I don't know. I'm just kind of getting a little feeling. But look at this. I took these up from up above. Look at the layer of dust on that. This has been sitting for a very long time. It's actually pretty gross. This is a Wedies box. It says Champions. I don't know who that is on there. I'm thinking maybe it's the Golden State Warriors, but I don't know. Boston Celtics, okay. You can see that side. There's a lot of big boxes, cardboard boxes marked Wedies. And one of them was open and it looked like Wedies inside. Here's Wedies here. All right, so I found Wedies collectible boxes before. I'm not really impressed with it. There's some, I see some photos and some poster tubes, all right. We'll get those on the next trip. This is just basically garbage. I mean, it's dirty hangers. So, it's down here. Little statue. Some Coca-Cola bottles. And let's see what's in here. Oh, geez, more. Oh, okay, this is wrestling, though. Wrestling magazine with Jordan on there. That's kind of neat. Michael Jordan? Yes, yes, yes. All right, got some Michael Jordan stuff. That's gonna do okay. Raiders, A's. Oh man, I definitely prefer comic books to sports magazines, but whatever it is, I'll take it and we'll try to sell it. All right, guys. About to start going through this. We are at my unit. This is what my unit looks like right here. It's actually pretty empty for the most part because I have the van loaded for the antique fair. I didn't realize how much of the back portion of my locker was full of the vintage stuff, and that's mostly on the truck, although right now it's just kind of tidying up and moving shelves around, and I see there's a few boxes here, but that's fine. That'll be for the next one. You know, we've been without the vintage market for like 15 months or something, 15 months, but we haven't been there for over 2 years. But now they're supposed to be back on a regular regular schedule, hopefully. So we're going in May, which is tomorrow, and then hopefully I'm hoping to be back there in June. So it's okay to have a little bit extra stuff left over because I'm gonna need a full load for the next trip too. We saw a lot of stuff there, at least we have in the past. So anyways, got my table set up right here. I've got bins, garbage cans. I'm all ready. That's one thing I like about doing it here is I'm really well set up, and then I can kind of stuff stuff to the side and I can start making my piles. All right, let's get the first box and get to unboxing, and I'll be using this right here. All right, this is the first box right here. I get out my knife right here, but this is not my knife. This is just some other blade that I had laying around. And what sucks is I've misplaced my knife. I gotta find it. I know I just set it down somewhere. At least I hope I did. Because this one is got these zip ties keeping it secured, which also makes it kind of mysterious. Let's see what's in here. Okay. This is intriguing. Okay, Shirley Temple. These are VHS. Maybe not that interesting because of VHS. Not as popular, right? There's Dr. Seuss. What do we got here from Dr. Seuss? Oh, these are books. I thought it was gonna be VHS. This is fantastic, guys. This is really, really good. Okay, so I know some of the books are going up in value on the resale market, but yeah, there's a nice, very nice Dr. Seuss book collection. Okay, what else is in here? A little Dr. Seuss backpack. Look at that, Dr. Seuss and his friends. Probably buy the book, get a free backpack, and it came in the mail. And this right here, Great Aunt Jess and Cousin Vanessa ordered these for you before your first birthday. All right, well, you know what? These are brand new. They really don't get better condition than that. I think there's gonna be some money here. I don't know for sure. I used to sell these for like $3 each locally. So if we had a set of 10, we'd sell it for $30. But now we got a grandkid coming. Might not be so quick to sell that, but if we do, we're definitely gonna look up the values because everything's changed in the Dr. Seuss book market. Nice. Dennis Eckersley. Ooh. Dave Stewart, and that is signed. Okay, that's pretty good. Yes, that is good. We do like that. Oh, we do, we do. We're making a bin right here for the better stuff, the stuff that's going to go into our live auction, or at least take it home and go through it a little closer. That's going to be the cherry pick stuff, all right? Everything else will just probably go to donation or flea market. Ooh. All right, not this one. This is something a little better. Look at these little tin Budweiser plates. I don't know how old those are. And look at this Stein. That's exceptional. We had some Steins recently from that other locker, the bar locker. Made in Brazil, okay. It's numbered. Yeah, pretty nice. Clean. That's a good piece. Maybe we auction that, I don't know. Okay, that is good. Look at that. All right, what's this? This could be cards. Yes. Yes, okay, the condition's not great on them. There's a very old Pepsi Cola Jackson's World Tour, 1984. Okay, we'll have to look that up. Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5 or whatever. Some basketball cards, that's good. Baseball cards, this looks like 1989, late 80s. That's good. We might go through these, or we might just put them up for auction in nice big healthy lots. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that just yet. All I know is I'm happy. This is good finds right here. What else we got? Okay, this one's a little bit on the light side. And you got some little toys. Oh, this is the Lost World Jurassic Park 2. Little watch. This is Street Fighter 2. Another little watch. Chick-fil-A. Free lemonade. 1999. Wow. It's a vintage Chick-fil-A thing. This is Chuck E. Cheese, 1991. Yo-yo. Okay. Here's some more cards too. Okay. A lot of baseball cards. All potential stuff for our live auctions. Another box of baseball cards. Boy, this is a good way to start. I really didn't think it was going to be that good in this box. I don't know why. Just didn't think it would be. But we got some good stuff here. Football. All right. Football and baseball. Howie Long right there. Some basketball now too. This is good. There's Warriors. Big old cards. Mookie Blaylock. Some stickers. Okay, what do we got here? Ricky Henderson. Fleer. Pretty bad condition. I see the corners all mangled up right there, but looks like this is 1984, perhaps. Ooh, what's this? Oh, dang it. This is Michael Jordan. There's nothing there. There's Cal Ripken right here. 1992 player stats. Top Stadium Club card. Okay. Chicago Cubs. Little pack. Troy Aikman. Brett Favre. There's Troy Aikman again. These look like some decent cards. Upper Deck. Napoleon Kaufman. A lot of stuff here, guys. This is pretty good, but I do wish that Michael Jordan was there. It could potentially been some big money. Okay, basketball cards. Not a good sign when these things are empty. Just feel like maybe they picked out some stuff. There's a Marvel card right here. That's good. 1994. I think that's good. Hopefully find more of those. Basketball. There's another Mookie Blaylock right there. Gianna's gonna be happy when she sees this. This is decent stuff right here. And this looks like it's all baseball. Alright, we'll go through it a little more. Nope, there's football. Ronnie Lott. Quite a mix, quite a mix. This stuff's starting to remind me of the plumber collector locker that we got. Definitely is mixed up like that. It's a Budweiser tin here, a can or whatever. Not a tin, it's just a cardboard tube, but what is this? This is a phone? What? Look at that. Push button telephone with the Budweiser can lift? No, I don't know. I don't know where you talk. Is that the microphone? I'm not really sure. It just simply plugs in. Looks like you just set it on the I don't really know, guys. That's pretty cool, though. That is definitely something different. And that's what I always say. We love finding stuff that is a little different. Got a little Wolverine right here. And this guy's metal. That's a little die-cast figurine. And a couple of, let's see, what are these from? Hotel for Dogs. Happy Meal. Nice. Okay. Let's get this box. It says Wedies. And I'm not hoping for Wedies. I'm hoping for something else. But we gotta see what's in here. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, Michael Jordan. Right there, Michael Jordan. So this is an empty box. How's that empty in shrink wrap? Oh, you know why? Because all they do is they put saran wrap over it. So, you know, like same thing you wrap your sandwiches in. It's not shrink wrap, it's just saran wrap. All right, there's Tiger Woods, our newest champion. 1995, okay. Christy Yamaguchi, she's from Fremont. Grew up not far from her. And then she actually lives in Alamo. We used to live there too. She's a Bay Area homie. Alright, here's Wedies. Why is this special? The Breakfast Champions. This is 1999. And this is full of food, so. Stacy Dragilla, okay. Mark McGuire. Benny Parsons. Another racing one. Jerry Rice. Another 75 anniversary one, NFL, okay. I'm not gonna go through all these. This doesn't excite me at all. I've found these before and I've thrown them away, and I got quite a bit of comments about that, critical comments about me throwing those away. I don't think there's any value here, okay, but I'll look them up. I'll look them up and see. In the past, though, it's been minimal value. Okay, this big, huge bin right here, I already peeked in it when I was loading it. It's hard not to because the top pops right open, but it looks like it's all... Ooh, that's kind of nice. Look at that. Little candle holder? Is that what that is? Little cast iron and stained glass. All Christmas stuff, okay? All Christmas stuff. Nothing too interesting on the top here. We'll maybe have to look at this a little bit closer. Or we just bring it to the flea market. Doesn't look like old stuff, and that's what I mostly would be interested in. The bottom actually looks like a tree. There's the metal stand. And it's a fake tree with a few things on top, so that's just a flea market load right there. Okay, another big box says Wedies. I don't know. It says Fragile on it. Raiders. Okay, that's what it is. Ooh, Michael Vick. That's nice. Another big, huge thing of Wedies. But like I said, I'm gonna have to look that up and just do a little bit of research, see if there's really any values in those right now. I don't think there is. This one says Banner. It actually says Banner 4 times there, 5, 6, 7 times. This says Banner 7 times. Oops, do we have any love down there? No. 7 times a Banner. Once, twice, 7 times a Banner. And I'm so confused. What kind of banner would require this much taping, writing, and this is a little silliness right here. What? They are banners. All-Star Game 2007. Welcome baseball fans. Starting to crack right here. See this? Lots of cracks from age. I don't know if there's any collectability there. Let me know, guys, if you think that's a collectible piece right there, because otherwise it's just going to go to the regular old flea market. And we're going to let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. All-Star Game 07. All-Star Game 07. A whole bunch of, geez, this is almost, you know, this is almost like a tailgate kit or a you know, have a party at your house kit. Look at this. All-Star Game buttons, 2007. Actually, maybe I'll add that to a button lot. Ooh, we're breaking it up. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. That's home plate right there. They should have rolled the banner back on that tube. I think it would have been better preserved, but not like I care. This was a little heavier, but if it was really full of cards, it'd be much heavier than that. So it says cards, but then also says Bud mug and Bud pins. I prefer baseball cards, you know, sports cards, but the Budweiser stuff's not bad either. There can be some money there. Oh, okay. I do see cards. Oh, yes. This is good. Right here, this is good. Mike Schmidt, all Mike Schmidt right here. So, Kirby Puckett, more Mike Schmidt, a few other ones. Eric Davis. We've seen this before, right? Because certain collectors, they will take all the same player and put it on a page, as opposed to saying like, here's Topps 1989, you know, 1 through 400 and whatever. These are done by player. Don Mattingly, Dwight Gooden. This is pretty good. Pretty good. Todd Zeal, maybe this is some mix here. Yep, mix. Well, Jose Canseco, Robin Ventura, Jose Canseco, little mix. Ricky Henderson. Oh, that's got a tab now. We got some tabs. All right, another Ricky Henderson. Darryl Strawberry. This is pretty cool. Roger Clemens. Yeah, this is Wade Boggs now. Pete Rose, quite a few. George Brett, Wally Joyner, whoops, got one here. George Brett, another one. Wally Joyner, Corey Snyder. Pages are a little sticky, probably from age. Tony Gwynn. Alright, then we have some miscellaneous stuff here. This is good, guys. This is really good, I think. We got some potential here. You know, maybe we got some expensive cards in here, but even if we don't, this is a nice, you know, nice starter book for collectors, I think. But there might be some value here. Bo Jackson, right on. Got a little phone call. I got sidetracked. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, we got a couple things here. I don't think that's anything special right there. I don't even know what that is, but a Wedies box. Ken Griffey Jr. The Great Houdini. There's an old book. 1971. This 14th printing. That's an old book. S'mores kit. It looks like a paint bucket. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't need to go to the flea market. That can actually go to the metal recycling. Okay, I've become pretty familiar with that place. Oh, here's a Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy. It looks like it goes on the window and hangs there. Actually, that's pretty funny. Oh, too, goes like that. He's a little faded, so it looks like he definitely got used in the car. But that's a vintage piece right there. 1992, Nickelodeon. Put him aside. We'll add him to a vintage toy lot. There's a very cheap little Transformer right here. Optimus Prime. Look at this clown. I think for setting a football. I didn't play football, so what do I know? A couple more Happy Meal toys. These ones are older. Bobby's World and Bug's Life. 1998 and 1993 right here. There's a Madame Alexander one. I'm putting them in this box right here so I can make lots of Happy Meal toys. We do have buyers for these. They are collectible. Let's get this right here, okay? This is different. What does this say? Bud pins. Oh, all right, that did say that on the box, didn't it? I think. It's something about Bud pins. Let's see if they're buttons or little metal pins. Oh, this could be good right here. Oh, this is really good. Okay, there's one right here that has a battery. Usually they have little flashing lights. Oh, this is really good, you guys. I love Bud right there. That's a vintage metal pin. 1987, I think it says. Wow, that's so cool. Oh, this is good. It's a little Budweiser van. These are vintage pins. No date on that one, but that's an old one. Super Bowl 26 Bud Light. It's missing the post. There, it looks like it broke off. I think it says 1990. There's another Budweiser logo there. A little helicopter. Budman. I think that was a advertising slogan they had for a while. There's another one. Anheuser-Busch Brewing. Yes, and that one's on a card there. Little Bud. This is awesome. Okay, hardware from Rod's back. The doctor removed it. What the heck? Oh my goodness, that is so disgusting. So that was in somebody's back. First of all, wow, right? Wow, to have a back injury that requires that kind of hardware right there. But second of all, that was in someone's body. Man, should we auction that? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is definitely something different though. 2001, a couple of tickets there. A's, we won't keep that. It looks like it's all scratched up, but I think that's the actual print. I think it's supposed to look that way. Raiders. Thought this would be Happy Meal toys. It looks like it is, but a lot of them look like they're open. 100 Years of Magic. That's a huge toy from Wedies, huh? Backyard Sports, 2003. Not quite vintage. Oh, look at this. It's a metal horse. Huh, that's kind of neat. Okay, here's a little bit of cards. What are these? Wildcats. I don't like the rubber bands on there. Okay, a few more cards. That's good. We'll put those aside. Another Happy Meal toy. Wedies. There's a little Lego Joker. Okay, I see some more cards right here. Nolan Ryan. Yes, Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan. Oh, there's some 49er stuff. This is the McDonald's 1993 game day cards. That's cool. Joe Montana right there. Okay, a bunch of Joe Montana stuff. That's fantastic. This will definitely sell. Troy Aikman, Dan Marino, Brett Favre. Okay, I'm just going through kind of quick. Jerry Rice. A lot of Jerry Rice. There's some Raiders. Tim Brown. Barry Sanders. This is great. Love it. Love it. There's a little bit older cards here. Maybe 80s. This says 1961. I think it's a reproduction though. Reggie Jackson. This is good. Yes. Huh. Look at that. The box is coming apart a little bit, but this is like a little Budweiser gift set right here. 2006. Okay, Riddle. Oh, this is good. We just had one of these last auction, I think. At least as the time I'm filming right now. We had one, and it was a Jerry Rice signed. Oh, this is cool. This is a Raiders helmet, and look at all these signatures. Whoa. Shane Leckler. That's Tim Brown, number 81. And he has a Bible verse on it. I love that. Psalms. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's fantastic, guys. That's really cool. That is definitely a piece that we'll be making our live auction. This is exciting. Football helmet, huh? That's great. Really interesting. My collection of Pezzies. It doesn't look like it though. What the heck? Oh, wait a sec. These are Beanie Babies. Oh, Cliff Branch. Okay, there's something. It's like a prism hologram. Alright, 2001. It's a reprint. That's pretty cool though. There's another card. Ken Stabler. Alright, there's another reprinted card. That's cool. Okay, Happy Meal toys. Yes, there are. Happy Meal toys. It's funny, that's what they kept. These Beanie Babies, I wouldn't be surprised if those are Happy Meal Beanie Babies. At least this little pig one. This one's Binky. Gross. Ooh, that's scary. Alright, what's this? You got some skin off of a football. It's signed by someone. It says Oakland Raiders and it's signed. Who's that? Number 97? Huh. Alright, we'll put that aside. What's this? Tooth Fairy Pillows. see if there's any money left in it. I don't know, it looks like it's pea soaked or something. My tooth, I had one like that when I was a kid too. Probably the same pillar. Story of the Tooth Fairy. Okay, let's hope this isn't corn dogs. Not corn dogs. Spiderwick Chronicles. Troll Trouble, maybe it's like a little mini book. Oh, here's some Marvel figurines, action figurines, and that's cool. We haven't seen really many of these since the Plumber Collector Locker. Found a ton of those. Oh, and these are collectible too. The little antenna toppers, those are collectible. Believe it or not. There's a little Pokeball. Another antenna topper. Oh, a little action figure. Some Pogs, right? These little vintage toys we're putting a lot in auction moth. Because, you know, these antenna toppers, I had one that I actually got, what was it, 50 bucks, I think, for on eBay. 50 bucks. Hard to believe, but we did. A little piece of jewelry. Okay. A little action figure. Is that Astro Boy or something? Jelly Bellies. Okay, some little tickets for baseball games and such. Sabercats 2000. Oakland A's 2002. Here's a little Star Wars. These look like Cracker Jack toys. I'll put those aside too. A whole bunch of movie tickets. Nutty Professor 2. This is Time Machine. High Crimes, right? Michael Jordan. I'm not sure what these are, but we'll put those aside too. Oh, these are Pogs right here. Look at this. Oh, this is good. This is some higher end Pogs right here. Cold Blooded. Yeah, these are, wow, I've never seen these thick ones like that. It's pretty cool. What else we got in here? It'd be nice if we had some coins. This is heavy right here. Is that a Pog? This is brass. And more cardboard Pogs here, a whole bunch. And then a few plastic ones here too. And a Darth Maul watch. Alright. Alright, hot dogs round 2, let's go. Oh, this one's heavy. I'm thinking cards. Yes. Tons of cards. NFL. Tom Flores coach. This NFL stuff's good. A lot of cards there. I'll go through those later. Oh, come on. Comics, please. This is interesting, though. Look at this Dime Mystery Magazine. It's $10 price tag. Romance. New Love. These are very old. Ideal Love. You know what's interesting, too? They're very light. They're very light. I'm not sure what that's about, but they're super light. Oh, it's got a whole bunch of signatures. Whoa, what's this? There's a signed piece of something. Okay. And a bunch more of these. $10 book, $15 book, $4 book. It's a 15-cent originally. 10-cent magazine. Wow. 25-cent. This is good. I like this. These. What are these, from the 30s or 40s? That's pretty spectacular, really. Oh, what's this? A little kid's Raiders outfit. It's funny. Air Jordan. Some kind of shoe thing. Hank Aaron, a couple books. Led Zeppelin. Sealed, brand new right there. This little Raiders watch. It looks like for a kid or something, though. Funimals. What's in here? Sounds like a game. Oh, that's not a game. Yeah, I was way off on that one, and I'm alright with that. I'm okay with that.